From real-life celebrities to Hollywood to your hometown, this is Celebrity Page TV. We're keeping you informed on everything happening in the world of entertainment. I'm Sonia Isabel, still coming to you from our New York City newsroom. The rest of our crew is safe and working remotely.
Yeah, that's right, Sonia, and I'm also staying safe, working here at home, doing my part to help keep Celebrity Page going strong. Here's what's on today's episode.
With moms and dads stressed over homeschooling their kids, Blue's Clues is here to help. We've got advice from the host of the hit educational series. And we're hanging out with the witchy women behind Hulu's newest series, Motherland Fort Salem. Plus, he's one of the funniest men on the planet. Comedian Joe Coy brings us some much-needed laughs. We're so glad you're with us, so let's kick things off with the Hollywood Wrap.
New York, concrete jungle where dreams are made of.
As the lyrics say, big lights will inspire you, and that's just what New York City is doing these days. As the battle against the coronavirus continues, Alicia Keys paying tribute as part of BET's COVID-19 Relief Telethon. Other stars like Queen Latifah and Diddy also joining in. The event raising money for hard-hit communities and raising awareness about the impact of the virus on the African-American community.
Welcome to Jersey for Jersey. We're here tonight dedicated to our healthcare workers and all of those who've lost loved ones, who are suffering and dying with this terrible disease right here, right now, in our beloved state.
The Boss was just one of the Jersey natives raising money for the state's pandemic relief fund. John Bon Jovi, Tony Bennett, and others also taking part in the event, which is streaming now on Apple TV+. Another fundraiser has been announced that will hopefully make us all laugh. Comedians like Eddie Murphy, Billy Crystal, Tiffany Haddish, and Adam Sandler all expected to take part in a comedy festival for Feeding America, which will air on the Weather Channel May 9th.
If you had Mom Spaghetti.
It's a phrase made famous in Eminem's song Lose Yourself. Now it's helping healthcare workers in his hometown. The rapper sending Mom Spaghetti to doctors and nurses in Detroit and getting this thank you tweet for the special meal.
And there, at long last, it is.
That putt back in 2018 earned millions for Phil Mickelson when he beat Tiger Woods in the match. Now they're doing it again, but this time to raise money for those impacted by the pandemic. They'll also have some famous golfing buddies this time. NFL legends Tom Brady and Peyton Manning will also be taking part in the event, which will be broadcast in May on TNT. And have you heard of the Pillow Challenge? People using their bedding to give themselves couture looks while in quarantine. Everyone from Tracy Ellis Ross to Halle Berry have been giving it a try. Even Anne Hathaway giving us Princess Diaries vibes. And that's today's Hollywood Wrap. Time now to check in with Us Weekly's Christina Garibaldi for what else is making headlines. Christina, we're happy you're joining us via Skype since you are working from home. So what stories are you following?
Yes, thank you. Let's kick it off with some royal news. As we know, Queen Elizabeth has been in isolation. Prince Charles is recovering from the coronavirus, and Prince Harry is settling into life in Los Angeles, which means Prince William and Duchess Kate have really stepped up to the plate. They have had a ton of interviews that they've been doing. They've been reaching out to charities. They have been clapping for healthcare workers. Prince William is even doing comedy sketches. Who knew that he was that funny? Queen Elizabeth is so proud of them. She is really happy that they stepped up and feels that William will be a great king one day. Catherine will be a great queen, and she is so, so proud of them. In the midst of all this, they've also celebrated their son's second birthday. Yes, Prince Louis, I cannot believe he is 2 years old. Duchess Kate posted a ton of photos of Louis with tie-dye paint all over his hands. She did an Instagram versus reality photo showing him with the tie-dye paint all over his face, because we can relate to that. Another thing to celebrate is Gigi Hadid and Zayn Malik, who are expecting their first child together. Yes, multiple sources tell Us Weekly that this is true, that the couple are so in love and they are so excited. She's reportedly about 20 weeks along. As we know, Gigi and Zayn have been on and off for a number of years, so excited that they are going to start a little family of their own.
Well, Christina, as always, thanks so much. And for more stories like these, be sure to pick up the latest issue of Us Weekly and follow them on social media for updates.
With the kids at home and parents desperate to keep them educated and entertained, many are turning to the popular show Blue's Clues. Today, we're chatting with the show's star, Josh De La Cruz.
Hey, come on in. Blue, look who's here. It's our friend.
Blue's Clues making kids laugh for years, and Josh loving every second hosting the show.
So great that so many people are enjoying it and that kids are appreciating it and they're playing along and they're having a good time and they're learning, so I couldn't be happier.
The series recently rebooted from the original 1996 version and bringing back all the fun.
It's such a huge part of so many people's childhoods. I used to watch the show with my little sister. I think I was about like 7 at the time. And I would play along in my head, but whenever the songs would come up, we'd all sing out loud.
And those tricks stay with you. Josh recalling his time watching the show as a kid and how it helped him.
I was sitting on set and I was getting ready to do the first clue drawing and it was a cup. I went, oh my gosh, I remember this clue. I remember seeing this clue on TV, and now that I'm drawing it professionally, it was surreal.
We are gonna play Blue's Clues.
The star also bringing diversity to the show and hoping to inspire kids along the way.
I have the opportunity to be a person of color on TV. I wasn't cast because I was Filipino. I was cast because they loved me for who I am, and that's such a beautiful thing. I'm so honored.
You can do anything that you wanna do.
And in this uncertain time, as kids are home from school, he's encouraging young people not to lose hope.
I hope that kids can look at me on the show, and even if they don't look like me, that they know that who knows what the future holds. Just keep working hard, keep being kind, follow the things that you love.
And of course, watch Blue's Clues and You on Nickelodeon.
It's time for today's See Her Celebrity Spotlight. Each week, our See Her Celebrity Spotlight series celebrates women in entertainment who are bringing talent and authenticity to the roles they take on and off screen. Led by the Association of National Advertisers, See Her is the leading global movement for gender equality in ads and media. If you can see her, you can be her. Well, this week, we're highlighting the women in the new freeform series Motherland Fort Salem. It's today's See Her Spotlight. There's a witchy new show taking over Freeform.
Do you have any idea what's on the line here?
Motherland Fort Salem, following 3 young witches as they use their supernatural powers to defend the country against terrorism. And it's starring 3 fresh faces, Taylor Hickson, Jessica Sutton, and Ashley Nicole Williams.
We are Storm. We are Fury. We cannot fail.
Our main focus is for the audience to feel empowered, and especially it's women empowerment. In that, women have a voice and can be heard.
This series shattering gender stereotypes left and right.
Women are supposed to do this, men are supposed to do this, this is supposed to be that way, and all of that is alleviated and just removed. So you have this amazing canvas to just build off of, and it really makes you look at what portions of Motherland you can take from the show and really put into your psyche as you move into reality.
You have no idea how powerful you are.
But the show pushing for equality in more ways than one, including a progressive approach towards romantic relationships.
It's never brought up that Raelle is queer. She just loves who she loves, and that's the end of it. These are ideas that we want to see in the media as well.
Way to lead by example. For more information, go to seeher.com or visit @seeher2020. Still to come on Celebrity Page TV, we're taking a look at some exciting new releases, including the teaser for the newest Venom movie. That's next on Celebrity Page TV.
Me and my boy Matt had it good. He had catnip that was off the hook. But one day, he brings a girl home, and she's allergic to cats. Every sneeze was a nail in my coffin. Now I'm in a shelter. It's decent, but they don't even have Wi-Fi.
On the next Celebrity Page TV, we're talking Songland with Shane McAnally, plus a sneak peek at the Grammys special tribute to Prince. Big stars, big Hollywood. Celebrity Page TV.
There are 16 million children struggling with hunger in America. That's 1 in 5 daughters, sons, neighbors, and classmates who don't know where their next meal is coming from. Yet billions of pounds of good food go to waste every year. It's time we do something about it. Feeding America is a nationwide network of food banks that helps provide meals to millions of kids and families in need. Visit feedingamerica.org to help them feed even more. Together, we can solve hunger. Together, we're feeding America.
Welcome back to Celebrity Page TV. I'm Sonia Isabel, and it's time now for today's dish. With movie theaters still closed, we'll have to wait a while for the new Venom movie, but we do now know its name, Let There Be Carnage. Sony releasing the new teaser and announcing its new release date of June 2021.
Have you ever read people's minds? Have you ever influenced people?
As the new streaming platform Quibi continues to roll out new shows, it's also rolling out a new way to watch them. Even though it was designed for people to view only on their phones and tablets, Quibi got so many complaints from subscribers, it's now promising viewers will be able to watch on their TVs starting in May. With the whole world on lockdown, PBS has found a virtual way for us to travel with 2 new specials this week. First, there's the new documentary Inside the Vatican, which allows us to take a trip to Rome without leaving our couch. Then there's the series Spy in the Wild 2, which uses hidden cameras inside fake animals to give us a wild perspective on how creatures really live in nature.
How long have you guys been together?
65 and a half.
65 and a half years.
Over on Netflix, another new documentary is now streaming. It's called A Secret Love and tells the story of a lesbian couple who've been together for over 6 decades. One of the women, a former professional baseball player from the teams featured in the film A League of Their Own.
The girl's never going to win the Melbourne Cup, mate.
The only thing that matters is the odds you give yourself.
Speaking of female athletes, the film Ride Like a Girl now available on DVD and to rent at home. It co-stars Sam Neill and tells the true story of the first female jockey to win the Melbourne Cup. And that's today's dish. Despite these trying times, stories of celebrities helping out are still popping up everywhere. Our trending producer Ricky Cornish has more in today's Giving Carpet.
Stars are teaming up to help those in need, and we're putting a spotlight on the celebs making a difference.
Red Nose Day.
It's an important cause.
Big stars coming together from home for this year's Red Nose Day.
Biggest names in entertainment come out to support every year, and this year will be the same. And some of the impact this has had on children, particularly low-income children who are so at risk right now with their support systems being just decimated.
And you can show off your own red nose at home by donating online.
Going to noseson.com and downloading their digital nose and being light in the world for kids.
The Red Nose Day special airs May 21st on NBC.
What I learned from her is that talking really helps.
Melissa Rivers revealing an important lesson she learned from her mother at last year's Erasing the Stigma Awards.
Dealing with mental health and suicide prevention started right after my father passed and I had to go right back to school.
Melissa hosting this year's event from home to raise money for Dee Dee Hirsch's mental health services.
And I beg of people, especially coming into Mental Health Awareness Month, erase the stigma, reach out, help each other.
You can learn more and find helpful resources on Erasing the Stigma's website.
80% of weddings are being postponed.
And brides hoping to walk down the aisle postponing their special days amidst the current pandemic.
I've been celebrity styling for about a decade, and I have had the pleasure of working with, some of the biggest names in Hollywood.
Michaela Erlanger styling A-list celebs, including Lupita Nyong'o and Diane Kruger.
Last year, I announced the expansion of my celebrity styling business into the bridal space.
And now the stylist is offering complimentary styling sessions for future brides.
All you have to do is follow me on Instagram and send me a DM, and I'll provide a calendar link. I'm encouraging them to make donations to charities such as Direct Relief.
We love to see it. For Celebrity Page in Las Vegas, I'm Ricky Cornish.
80s supergroup The Police take the spotlight this Sunday on Breaking the Band. The Reels music series reveals how the group's leader, Sting, may have led to the end of the beloved English power trio. Here's your first look. This week, Breaking the Band reveals what split up the 80s power trio, The Police, at the height of their success.
They were just enormous. It's like, oh my God, why would you not, keep this going? It's so extraordinary. Why would you want to end it?
The show's experts say the band began as friends despite their friendly fights.
They were able to challenge each other, to have the conversations, to have a fight, but to always kind of repair what was left.
But as bassist and singer Sting became the band's primary songwriter, his domineering spirit made him their king of pain.
Let's face it, the guy is a god. I mean, my God, everyone wants to stand next to Sting.
The dynamics have actually shifted, and that is the beginning of the end of the Police.
Sting's eagerness to start a solo career didn't help.
He was definitely dropping hints that he could survive without the other two, and he was thinking along those lines. There was a very heated confrontation between them in the studio. A humiliating episode, he said. They were fighting in a way that was no longer constructive tension.
Was that over a diminished chord not being used? I doubt it. I think it would have been because They bloody well had enough of each other.
Did Sting's ego cause his bandmates to send an SOS to the world, or was there more to the split? We'll be watching for answers on Breaking the Band Sunday night on Rios. Time for more hot headlines in the Celebrity Page feed. The Jonas Brothers had to cancel their Vegas residency, but now they're bringing the show to our living rooms. The trio releasing a new concert film called Happiness Continues, streaming now on Amazon Prime Video. The Star Wars universe is expanding at Disney+. The streamer now reportedly developing a female-centered series being written by the co-creator of the show, Russian Doll. And there's a new Taylor Swift album out, but she's not happy about it. Taylor's old record label releasing the unauthorized live album without the singer's consent as the two sides continue a very public feud. Dive deeper into the top entertainment stories by subscribing to our Celebrity Page YouTube channel.
The world is talking about coronavirus, but it's hard to know what to listen to. We have answers to your questions, like who's most at risk for coronavirus? People over 65. People with underlying medical conditions like heart disease, chronic lung disease, asthma, diabetes. People undergoing cancer treatment, and people with weakened immune systems. What should you do if you or a loved one is at higher risk? Avoid close contact with people. Avoid crowds. Stay home if you can. Wash your hands frequently. Learn more ways to protect yourself and others at coronavirus.gov. Together, we can help stop the spread.
Welcome back to Celebrity Page TV. Well, stars like Hilary Duff are switching up their beauty routines for spring. Now we're sending things out to beauty expert Millie Almodovar to check out the latest and greatest spring buys so we can do the same. It's today's Hollywood Beauty.
First, let's talk about CoverGirl and their new Clean Fresh collection. It's the perfect hybrid of beauty and wellness. Now, this 4-piece collection gives your skin a light, healthy glow. And all of the products are vegan and free from ingredients such as talc, parabens, formaldehyde, phthalates, mineral oil, and sulfates. And like all CoverGirl products, everything is Leaping Bunny approved by Cruelty Free International. Now, my favorite product in this collection is the Clean Fresh Skin Milk. It's super lightweight foundation that's infused with good-for-you ingredients like coconut milk and aloe extracts, and just gives your skin the right amount of sheer, dewy coverage. The collection also has a cream blush, a cooling glow stick, and lip oil. Now, you cannot go wrong with dry shampoo. It's an absolute hair must-have. And this is Collab. It's an incredible formula that instantly refreshes your hair and absorbs oil, leaving absolutely no white residue. In fact, in an independent study, it was rated 10 out of 10 for performance. So not only is it good for all hair colors, but it's also good for all hair types and hair textures. I know you've heard a lot about CBD products. Enter the next generation. This is Euphoric. This is hemp oil infused gum. It helps control your body's ECS system, and that regulates your stress, your sleep, your pain, your gut health, amongst other things. Now, what's so special about this is that it has a patented time-release delivery system that works as you chew. The simple act of chewing alone has shown to help improve your memory, improve your oral health, and even help reduce anxiety. You can find it at euphoric.com.
Now it's time for Celebrity Wellness. Molly Sims is getting her workout on. The actress spreading some hashtag Workout Wednesday motivation by exercising with a variety of household items like a gallon of milk, a broom and a backpack, champagne bottles, and paper plates. And the cutest of all, Molly even getting her daughter in on the fun. Chris Hemsworth also on that fitness grind. The Marvel star recently posting countless workouts, recipes, and meditations to his app Center. And now it's getting even better.
I'm gonna narrate a few meditations, children-specific meditations, sleep visualizations, positive thoughts, that kind of thing, and you may get something from it.
Speaking of meditation, Gisele Bündchen showing us how it's done. The supermodel taking to Instagram to show off her power pose and send some good vibes. Gisele writing, "Let's join our hearts and minds in sending this positive energy out into the world. We are stronger when we come together." And finally, Jennifer Esposito is baking her way through the hard times. The actress taking over IGTV with her baking and cooking posts, including an uplifting word to go with them. Most recently, wowing with an apple crumble and joy recipe.
I think in these times, it's not about thinking positively, because I'm not about that. But I think we do need to seek out joy.
Couldn't agree more. When we come back, we're bringing the funny as comedian Joe Coy joins us via Instagram Live. Next on Celebrity Page TV.
Can I tell you a cat joke? Just kidding. Why did the girl ask the mushroom to dance? Because he was a fun guy. What do you call a pig that knows karate? Pork chop. So how does a tissue dance? Put a little boogie on it. Because of you, I felt hopeless.
I know it was a joke, but it still hurt me.
Because of you, I felt wanted and not alone in this world.
Because you said hi to me on the first day of school, I felt included and I knew that I was going to be okay.
This is a tough time to be a stand-up comic with clubs closed and no ability to tour. But recently, comedian Joe Coy took to Instagram Live to connect with his fans and our own correspondent, Josh McBride. It's today's What's Trending.
How's this quarantine treating you?
This has been fun for me, man.
Really?
And yeah, man. I'm really enjoying, this time with my son. I was really going 150 miles per hour. It was a new city every day, and and that was going on for a year. And I've been with my son the whole time, every day, and I'm loving it.
With most of the nation in quarantine, Joe forced to put his tour on hold.
For the safety of everybody, we got to postpone it. So we did move it into the fall. So it'll probably be October, I think it is.
But the comedian's still able to do what he does best, only now he's doing it on social media.
All the social media outlets, thank God for them. If this would have happened in 1995, it would have been really, really bad. It probably would have ended a lot of careers.
Even with the many advantages of social platforms, the big change hasn't been easy.
Trying so hard to write stuff and adapt, because it is a completely different style for me. And then also involving like my son and getting him involved too. That's also fun.
With all of us self-isolating at home, we're grateful for the laughs, Joe.
Thank you so much for watching. Know that we're in this with you and we'll continue to keep you entertained and informed every day. For James Vaughn and the entire Celebrity Page team, I'm Sonia Isabel. Stay safe.